Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the versions of the ChatGPT OpenAI. So here I will represent and try to explain the versions of the OpenAI with the help of robotic diagrams. And I also take example of real life children's as a robots or OpenAI. Okay. So this is just the explanation video. This is not the reality, but for understanding purpose, we are going to understand this through the some example. So let us look at a version of GPT models. So GPT have these models right now going on. It start with the GPT base, the basic version. Then moderation, Whisper, TTS, DAL-E, GPT-3 series, GPT-4 series, O1 series, Sora, and further upcoming AIs. So we are going to discuss each one of them one by one, starting with the GPT base. You can understand GPT base as a not trained AI. It is looking like as a a child of 1 to 2 year old who cannot do something by himself. Instead, we have to provide information, real life data, world data, all the information we have to provide. Okay, this cannot independently take decision or do something. So you can consider GPT base as a base for all other AI. Basically, here in this we provide large amount of data, LLM processing, reading about the instruction information from the databases, all things. Okay, here you can read GPT basic model can understand and generate natural language or code but are not trained with instruction following. These models are made to be replacement for our original GPT-3 base model. Basically this was created as a base for other 3.5 or 4 or O1 series. So here you can understand that this is a GPT base like as a 2 or 3 year child. Done. Now after this, here you can see through the diagram that GPT base is basically taking the information from the world, gathering all the data, but not able to recognize everything, like collecting all the information. Just take a look here. GPT based method help in various applications including language translation, text summarization, chatbots and conversation AI, content generation, and sentimental analysis. Okay, next one, moderation. Moderation are designed to check whether content complies with OpenAI usage or policies. Basically, this was just for the checking of GPT based whether all the things are working properly or not. Here, they are basically looking for content in categories like hate, self-harm, sexual content, violence, and other, whether policies are according to the rules or not. Okay, this was just the model. Next, embeddings. Embeddings are a numerical representation of text that can be used to measure the relatedness between the two pieces of text. Here in this AI version start to analyze the relation between the two text, how the words text are actually linking with each other. Relation, okay, to measure the relatedness between two pieces of text. Embeddings are useful for search, clustering, recommendation, anomaly detection, and classification tasks. So basically, according to a word, how should we divide into categories, characteristics on those things. So here are the models of the text embedding 3 large, text embedding 3 small, text embedding ADA uh, double not O2. Okay, next one. Here comes the more version than the GPT base. This is called the Whisper. Here, like as a child of 3 to 4 year old, or you can say that greater than the GPT base, child is start to listen, understand the word what you are saying to him, and able to read something from the books, analyze information, recognizing some patterns. So we have given this as a name as a Whisper. Whisper is a general purpose speech recognition model. Here you can see this was a speech recognition model. It is trained on a large data set of diverse audio and is also a multitask model that can perform multi-language speech recognition. Okay, like as your child of 3 to 4 year old able to recognize the words which you are telling to him, he start to speak mama and papa, but not all the things. But he can understand what you want to say to him, little bit information. So same here, you can understand that your AI have developed in such a way that he can understand the words what you are saying. Speech recognition model. Next come the TTS. TTS is an AI model that convert text to natural surrounding spoken text. Here TTS version basically means your child start to speak, sing little bit, able to speak proper sentences in one or two lines in this. So it is an AI model that convert text to natural surrounding spoken text. So here OpenAI offer different models. TTS1, which was optimized for real-time text to speech, and TTS1HT is optimized for quality purposes. This one, TTS1 and TTS1HT. Then after this, DAL-E comes. Basically, it is looking like as a child of 5 to 6 year old, which he can draw something on the paper. He can make the drawings. So you can understand DALL-E as a child of 5 to 6 year old, which can do the drawings, understand your word and translate it on the paper. So I have taken as an example here. Here it is an example of DALL-E example. So like you have given a texture contain a photo of a majestic mountain range and its base. The sky is clear with greenery, much with greenery, a lake and trees near its lake. There is a serene atmosphere. Here you can see that how DALL-E has converted this textual information in the photography information. This is also example of DALL-E, a vibrant orange and purple onset over a calm lake with reflections. Understood? If you have not visited DALL-E, then you should visit. Maybe at this time they are not accepting large amount of users, only paid and genuine users are able to register on this. Don't worry, it will be available to you later. After this GPT-3 series start. GPT-3 series basically looking like as a child of 7 to 8 year old. Now he can perform various tasks because all the things like GPT base, gathering information from the data, Whisper, TTS, DAL-E, and other information, creating relation between the textual content, embedding TTS. So all information work as a base for GPT-3 series. At this level, GPT has developed so much level that he can perform various tasks. Here you can see I have created 3 different images in which GPT-3 series is able to do something like able to recognize speech and also translate language into another language, performing analytical task, also can perform various reasonable or logical reasonable tasks as well. GPT-3 was very developed. It create a huge effect on the OpenAI users because it helps a lot. So there are 3 versions: GPT-3, GPT 3.5, and 3.5 Turbo. It was released in 2020. Especially, it was announced on 28 May 2020, and a beta version of the API was made available on June 11, 2020. How GPT-3 helps and what it was, what are the versions available according to the GPT-3s. The GPT-3 series include models like Ada, Babbage, Curie, and DaVinci. Varying in size and capability, these models are designed for natural language processing tasks. What are its advantage? It was able to capable of performing a wide range of language tasks. It includes text generation, summarization, translation, as well as the speech recognition, image recognition, accessibility. Available through OpenAI, allowing easy integration into applications. Like you can include this GPT-3 series or its help or its capability in your app through the OpenAI API. Disadvantage that we will discuss later. Okay, disadvantage. Higher tier models like DaVinci are more expensive to use. Basically, the version of GPT-3 series and resource intensive requires significant computational resources, which can be costlier. Pricing varying by model. For example, GPT 3.5 Turbo is priced as dollar. You can see 0.002 per 1000 tokens. GPT 3.5 Turbo basically it is greater than the GPT 3. Can understand and generate natural language or code that have been optimized chat using the chat composition API. GPT 3.5 Turbo more advanced is the GPT 3 series. It can help in coding basically. Text encoding, requested format with a higher accuracy. So there are models of GPT 3.5 Turbo, GPT 3.5 Turbo 0125, 3.5 Turbo, Turbo 1106, Turbo Instructor. Released versions are available here. Now come to the GPT-4 models. Here, as we are increasing the number after the GPT, you can see the versions image also have effects of its aging. Here you can see GPT-4 model is looking like a child of 10 to 11-year old who can do various tasks. It is a large multimodal. Okay, understand here, multimodal, accepting text or image input and outputting text, means it can recognize the image and can tell you what is present inside the image. That can solve difficult problem with greater accuracy than any of your previous models, thanks to its broader general language and advanced reasoning capability. GPT-4 is also available like OpenAPI paying customer. 3.5 Turbo 4 is optimized for chat but work well for traditional completion. Okay, here you can see examples of models. So GPT-4 Turbo, GPT-4 2.24.4909. Okay, December release 2023. If I see some examples, then here you can see that it has taken image as an input, also some text. For example, I want to make it looking more reliable, so it has created another image which should be more reliable. Okay, something like can modify the image and can able to identify image and text both simultaneously. Here you can see example of a GPT-4 that it is performing various tasks. Multi-modeling, I'm trying to explain you. Here through this example, you can understand GPT-4 O0 that it is performing multi-modal various tasks at a instant. You can see in the air it is performing the virtual task, on the screen it is doing something, behind it's doing ironing. It is not actually present here, but through this image I want to explain you that GPT-4 not can perform 4O can perform multi-modal task here. Okay, so you can understand this one. An evolution of GPT-3 and GPT-4 offers improved performance in understanding and generating human-like text. It has a more enhanced accuracy, better at following complex instruction and providing accurate responsive. Large context window can handle longer inputs and maintain context over extended conversation. It was more costlier than the GPT-3 series and it was available through OpenAPI access. It was costing more than GPT-3 series. For the 8K content window, you have to pay $0.03 per 1000 tokens. Okay. Now come to the GPT-4.0 series, which we are understanding that it has some more advanced techniques and more handling power, more enhancement, more accuracy. GPT-4.0 released in May 2024. GPT-4.0 basically representing Omni. It is a multi-modal model capable of processing and generating text, images, and audio. It can handle various data types. Here you can see as a GPT-3 base and DAL-E and textual DaVinci were able to understand only a string textual data types here, but 4O can understand the multi data types or different various data types. For example, images as an input, speech as an input, audio files, textual file, and DOCSS, word file, PPT files. Here like different data types it can understand. It was more costlier, more than the GPT-4 Turbo. Disadvantage use because you have some limitation. After that you have to pay for using it. Okay, free with usage limits, but like in limits you can use it free. Now come to next one, GPT-4o mini version. So GPT-4 and 4o, basically 4o was for the development purposes, but 4 only was modified, a similar, more affordable version of GPT-4o. Because of its usage limit and costlier, not everyone was able to afford it. So there was a version GPT-4o mini, which was a smaller version, more affordable version, designed for cost-sensitive applications. It is looking same as like that. It was doing the multi-modeling task. So same version, but with the cost effectiveness. Significant cheaper, making it accessible for startup and developers. Efficiency, maintain a balance between performance and cost. Reduce capabilities. Less powerful than the GPT-4o model. because you have not to pay for extra facilities which are provided by the GPT-4o. In GPT-4o mini, if you want something for only for the coding purposes, development purposes, then only you will pay only for those purposes according to the modification models. Now come the O1 preview and O1 mini. These AI basically are more powerful than the GPT-4 series. They are able to here I have put an image in which this robot is basically thinking. So same process here. The O1 series of large language model are trained with reinforcements learning to perform complex reasoning. Okay, complex reasoning is related with the image. Like here, it is thinking to solve some reasoning problems, complex thinking. Okay, complex thinking. O1 model think. Here you can see before they answer, they will just take few seconds to provide you a best and proper suitable answer before producing a long internal chain of thought before responding to the user. Here you can see that the written statement is saying that they produce a long internal chain of thought before responding to the user. If you have time, then you should go to the OpenAI website where there are some graphs representing that OpenAI has beat the intelligence of the humans. So I have not put that image for not to make it that much complexity, but you can go. I have seen just 1 month ago that OpenAI is beating the intelligence of the professors and solving Olympiad questions with more accuracy than the humans because they are producing a long chain of thoughts before responding to the user. Understood? O1 preview reasoning model designed to solve a hard problem across domains. O1 mini faster and cheaper reasoning model, particularly good at coding, math, and science. Remember that if you want to solve Olympiad level question, coding, complex coding, mathematics, then you should use the O1 preview mini, O1 mini. Now let us come to the description of the O1. Introduced in September 2024, O1 is designed for advanced reasoning tasks capable of solving complex problem in mathematics, coding, and science. You can understand through this diagram that I have given some images in which some mathematical problem, reasoning problems are there, so as to make you more understandable and easier that you can analyze and learn easily. That O1 series was able to solve mathematics, reasonable, complex reasoning, coding, development, more enhancement, transparency, advanced reasoning, excellent task running require deep reasoning and problem solving, provides visibility into its thought process, slower response because it generates a chain of thoughts before responding to the user, takes more time to generate, higher cost, more compatibility, intensive leading to increased cost, including GPT Pro subscription and $200 per month. O1 mini, as here this was O1, same process. Like here we are going to done the GPT-4o and GPT-4a mini. So GPT-4o was a bigger model, GPT-4o was a modified cheaper model. Same here, O1 was a bigger model capable of performing various tasks, but it was costlier. So come to the O1 mini. So it was same as that of the O1 or faster, because in that it was giving you a proper, suitable, correct answer. So it was thinking, but we don't want to waste our time. So it was faster, more cost effective version of O1, suitable for programming and STEM related tasks. It was cheaper than O1 preview. Did you see that? It means through this all the diagrams we can see that those which contain the mini are the cheaper versions than the previous one version. Efficiency, provides quicker responses. Disadvantage, because it has a limited knowledge for the users, that's why it is cheaper. This is also its disadvantage. Lacks the broad world knowledge of the full O1 model as it was available to the O1 model. Okay, cost specific pricing details are not provided, designed to be more affordable than O1. Understood? Now come to the latest going on version of the OpenAI, that is Sora. If you have not visited it, then you should visit it. It is amazing. Like it is able to convert your textual content into the video content. Here you can see the images which are created by the Sora, if you will provide the text, then it will be converted into the video are of high quality, and it can be extended for more than 5 second, 5 second, 10 second, 50 second, but it is more costlier. It will, like, it is costlier. I can definitely say it is costlier. If you want to understand its information, then you should go to the OpenAI website and click on products. Then Sora will become here. Take a look at that. It was launched in December 9, 2024. So this was up to here, like the ongoing version, and from ongoing versions, what I have analyzed. So let us see. This is not the proper and the correct information which I am going to provide you here, but basically this is just the analysis of mine. This can be different as per different users. So what I am thinking that in the 2025 GPT-5 version will come, that has multimodal capabilities, the ability to process and understand model forms and input such as text, images, and video. So in this AI, if you will provide textual, video, audio as an input, maybe possible that GPT-5 series can provide you video, audio, textual content as a output as well. Okay, here what we are doing, if we are telling the Dolly or the Sora to convert text to video, so it will convert only text to video. But GPT-5 series may be possible that if you are providing audio, then it will be able to convert audio to video, textual to image, image to video, like image to video, multimodal capabilities. Improve region than the O1 and the O1 preview menu. It is better to understand and respond to complex queries. Increase truthfulness, more accurate answer, more accurate and reliable information. Artificial intelligence AGI, while not expected to be a full-fledged AI, GPT-5 may bring us closer to achieving this goal. So it will be able to do the more human-like conversation and interactions. Now come to another series. So basically, I have discussed about the series which was a GPT 1 to 10 series. So in this GPT base, DaVinci, Ada, Babbage, DAL-E, Sora, and O1 preview, O1 menu, all these series will come into the 1 to C series. Basically, all these series were the virtual. Virtual means these were available in the computer hardware as a software providing services, not physically existence. So what I am thinking that maybe possible that GPT-10 series, which will come, maybe possible in the 2028, 2028 or 2030, I don't know, but this is the analytics. At that time, virtual AI will be converted into the physical AIs. Okay, so here you can see through the image, I am trying to explain that this person is trying to communicate with the robot, and both are doing some conversation. Same will happen in the GPT 10 to 20 series. OpenAI robots are available in the markets, and many people will be tried directly. Like if he is saying that I have diabetes, what should I do? So this robot is saying that you should control your food products like potato and something something. So they will be able to provide directly physical answer. Like if you will tell him, then maybe possible it can produce video here, audio here, something. Audio it can directly tell you, but video will be possible that provided here. Another accurate information, process your information through the finger imprints just by seeing in your retina, or it has a capability of your finger recognition. Okay, there are many facility will be provided in the 10 to 20 series. Now come to the 20 series. This will be maybe possible that available in the what I am thinking that 2035 maybe possible. So here OpenAI will be that much developed that it will be able to do the complex physical task as humans are doing, like as doctors are doing here. So they will be able to perform difficult human like task with more accuracy, like as doctors are doing. So they will be able to do the operations. They will be able to perform all the tasks which all the previous AI were doing. So understood, like this was just my assumption, not accurately, maybe possible that it can be false. So don't ignore this one. Just I have an idea, you can comment on that what you are thinking, that what may be the possible AI and how they can help the humanity. So if we talk about that the upcoming AI's models and what they can do and what should we use, which model should we use for what purposes. So for general text processing and writing, you should use a GPT 3.5 Turbo or GPT 4. They will be costly or effective because you have not to pay for the large amount of data which you are not using, like the O1 or O1 Mini or the Preview. So for the 3.5 Turbo, oh sorry, text processing and writing, blog writing, something, you should use a 3.5 Turbo. For programming and code assistance, you should use a GPT-4 version or O1 mini version, which are most cost effective and more enhanced answer in development. Now come to the advanced reasoning and the problem solving. You should use the O1 and GPT-4. They have a access to large amount of available model. You should not use the mini model because advanced reasoning require large LLM and more amount of data. They will be able to full model, not the mini model. Okay, so for reasoning purposes, you should use the O1 and original 4 model. If you want to use provided data like as images, text, audio, then you should use the GPT-4o or GPT-4o mini versions because they are multimodal and able to process different type of data types. So you should use these type of versions. Generating captions or description images, processing multimodal inputs, assisting with design projects. Now, if you are enabling the AI versions in your app to do the conversation with the customers, then you should use the GPT 3.5 Turbo. It is more capable of doing the conversation within human-like chats. So, and it is cost effective. You should not use the 4.0, 4.0 mini or O1 preview or O1 mini versions. They will be cost you higher because 3.5 Turbo can do the same task with the most costly effective methods. For the education and the tutoring purposes, you should use the 4 or O1. They are the not the mini version. They are the large full models, not mini version, because education and tutoring require complexity for complex data to be converted into the simple, easier language. So maybe possible that a student is demanding the different amount of things and relation between the text that can also be possible by the advanced 4 and O1 full model, not the mini model. For the creative work, you should use the 3.5 Turbo or the GPT-4. They can do your task like thinking, complex thinking. They are not the mini versions because creative work required accessing to the large amount of data, which is also available to the fully work. I hope you are understanding all these things. For the cost sensitive applications, you should use the mini versions, GPT-4o mini and 3.5 Turbo. They are most here near level equal. Okay, 3.5 Turbo and 4o mini. Enterprise and high performance task, you should use the GPT-4 or O1 full model, full. So here I am going to finish my video. If you have comment or what you are thinking, then you can suggest. This was just my opinions and assumption on the OpenAI. So don't take it serious. Okay, I hope you like the video. Please like and comment. Bye bye. I will see you in the next video.